The Britannia Challenge Cup next, Deal, Walmer and Kingdown, and we've got Kingston Rowing Club on the buck station. Just having a look, they are ready and they're off, and we'll keep a really close eye again on the steering past Temple Island. Deal, Walmer and King, you can see on the left-hand side in this Britannia heat. What have you made of the opening few strokes of this one, Mark?
Yeah, and it's... I always go on about, you know, the kind of one-to-one side-by-side race at Henley, but that getting off the blocks really efficiently and taking that early lead, control the race so you can look back at your opponent is so important. And Kingston have done a really good job there. Just need to start to think about coming onto pace.
This is club men's fours, so all those in the boats, club rowers. So this is the action from earlier. Let's go down the course and join it live, and you can see on the buck station there, Kingston Rowing Club, probably as expected. Kingston Rowing Club have got again great pedigree, Henley Royal Regattas over the years, and this looks like a boat to watch.
Yeah, well, it's Tuesday, you know, they want to get off to a good start. They've taken the lead very early, you know, and they're just continuing to edge out. And you can see, we talked about the importance of the cox's role. Slightly different now because the cox is obviously in a front load. They're laying down, so they can't really see the opposing crew. So it's always interesting who relays the information to the cox to let them know, you know, the distance from the other crew, because they can't see anything and they don't want to be like moving around and disrupting the balance of the boat.
So there's Molly Staley, the cox in the Kingston boat, and you can see in the stroke seat Charles Allison, Alexander Browning, Marco Manning and Konstantin Luloft. And just have a look at how many previous Henley Royal Regattas you've got here. So in that Kingston boat, 5 for Browning, 4 for Manning. That's a lot of experience of Henley in the middle of that boat.
And the two-man Marco said this is his, you know, one last shot at Henley. So this is it.
That's what he says.
Everybody says that.
Yeah. And then 12 months' time, we're saying this will be my last shot. Let's see, Marco. I reckon right now he's thinking, oh, yeah, might have a bit more left in me here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see his reflection at the end of the regatta, you know, depending on the result.
Yeah, 32 years old now, Marco Manning, claiming it's his last shot at Henley.
That's in your prime. 32 is your prime. 28 to 32, I always say rowers are in their prime.
47, I always thought.
You're hanging on there.
So Kingston in control. There's the cox, Louis Mullaney from Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown. The Coastal Rowing Club.
But I think that's, you know, a coastal club competing at Henley, you know.
Yeah.
I've not come across that before. It may have happened.
So you have lots of tidal clubs, don't you?
Yeah.
Training on water where there's tidal issues to deal with. Now, that must be great training and harden you to relatively easy conditions here at Henley. But going coastal to here must be a huge switch.
And I'm wondering if the coastal crew would prefer to have it more bouncy, rougher, you know, more challenging.
Then they could show off their skills.
Yeah.
So the Coastal Rowing Club that we're talking about is the club that's currently losing this. Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown, there they are. They're used to being bounced around on the waves. There's Kingston, Molly Staley and Konstantin Luloft back in the bow seat. This is his Konstantin Luloft. It's his first outing at Henley. He's had one previous regatta last year, but this will be his first win in a heat. He failed in his last time out.
And you know, not everybody can make Sunday. That's always the thing about these major events. But to race over the Henley course and win a race is, you know, goal for some people. You know, to be able to achieve that is huge.
Alexander Browning in his little write-up. He says it's his 14th year rowing, his 6th Henley Royal Regatta, and he's feeling old, and he's 27.
Alexander sounds like got many years left there.
I think Alexander
feeling old at 27. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
So we're watching these two boats make steady progress down the Kingston boat on the foreground there. Not too far for them to go in front of Stewart's enclosure now as the sun peeps out from behind the clouds. And that will be a welcome sight. The finish line, 4 or 5 more strokes for Kingston Rowing Club, and they'll be through safely for the next round of the Britannia Challenge Cup. Over they go. A length and a half, maybe 2 lengths up on Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown on the Berkshire station. There's the Britannia Kingston Rowing Club beating Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown in the Britannia Challenge Cup.